Yo, this lighting really is crazy. Okay. Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nico, and it has been a long minute since I have made a video. I'm not even gonna check what my last upload was because that's in the past. What matters is that I am here now, and you guys have been staying loyal and following and subscribing, so thank you guys for that. In today's video, we're gonna make a quick video on the 5 things that I learned as a medical student who studied for step 1, who studied for all these board exams and medical school exams, and looking back on, damn, how could I have studied for the Mcat more efficiently, and what resources were out there for me in medical school that I wish I utilized when I was a pre-med. So with that being said, let's get into our first tip, and that is visual mnemonics. So I used to do this not even realizing that I was doing it. So visual mnemonics is basically, I'll give you guys a good example. If you have to know the cranial nerves, I always had to know that 9, 10, and 11 went through the jugular foramen. Imagine a man juggling 3 balls, and on the balls I could see the numbers 9, 10, and 11. Never forgot it. That's a visual mnemonic, and we use them a lot in medical school. We have a lot of programs that make, cartoon sketches out of really complicated, pathways, concepts, just to memorize the details of the things that we have to know. And so lucky for you guys, they actually have a program out there that basically grabs a whole bunch of concepts that you need to know for the Mcat and puts them into short cartoon sketches. You just sit there, you watch the sketch, and then you just memorize what's on it because they make it interesting, they make it easy to learn. I used the same program for step 1, and I thought it was super helpful, and it helped me do well on the biochem and biochem sections of that test. If you use my code NICOMCAT50, it'll give you guys 50% off, and it's super cheap, and a lot of people said it was super helpful. So if you use PIXORIZE, make sure to comment below, let me know what you think. With that being said, our number 2 tip is repetition. Repetition, repetition, repetition. You need to be repeating and re-exposing yourself to the things that you're studying multiple times. So I used ANKI for that in medical school. As a pre-med, I would just reread my notes. I think that the ANKI is way more efficient. If you have questions on how to set up ANKI, I can make videos on that. There's plenty of those videos out there, but you need one type of way of repeatedly getting exposed to the things that you've studied. You can't just study content one time and think that you're done. My third tip is that more is less and less is more. You need to pick one resource and stick to it. Do it very well. Just because you did 2 different question banks or you did 3 different resources, that does not mean you're going to do better. You really should focus on picking one resource that's high quality, doing that resource very well, and that's it. That's all you need. You need to pick one thing and do it very well. Don't worry about the quantity of resources that you're using. Quality over quantity for sure. And that brings me to my 4th tip. What resources do you use? The people who make the test make the best resources. So for double AMC, you have to do everything that they put out there. Double section bank, question bank, flashcards, literally practice tests, literally anything that the double AMC makes, you want to be exposed to that material at least twice. And so for my 5th tip, you want to pick a question bank. And as I mentioned, double AMC makes the best material, but a lot of people are doing UWORLD now. UWORLD makes very high quality questions, very good explanations. So I would recommend using a question bank and not focusing so much on your percentage correct on those question banks. So if you see a steady rise in your practice, in your question bank scores, that's enough to show that you're learning. If you are doing questions and your scores aren't going up, you're probably not reviewing the questions well enough, and you need to work on that. And yeah, those are my 5 tips on how to do well in the Mcat. So if you have any questions, make sure to comment them down below. Give me a thumbs up. I'm here to help you guys. Let's build this family, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.